Hi guys! So today's video is going to be one of my scary ones that I do. So I have a few videos already. I have a playlist if you want to check it out. This video will be a part of it. I've done the Sharon Tate murders. I've done Eileen Wuornos. I've done Jeffrey Dahmer. So yeah, here's my true crime stories and stuff. But yeah, I'm really fascinated by this stuff, so I like doing that. So yeah, if you want to check out that playlist, link in description. But yeah, just continue with this, because, you're already here, so just stay a little bit longer. I literally don't know what I'm saying. Also, I just want to say, if you haven't seen me before, or if you have and you're just not subscribed, please subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up and hit the little notification bell so you get notified every time I post a video. So yeah. Alright, on to this video, which is the Mary Stauffer story. Alright, so a little bit of backstory on this. So I'm going to tell you about the perpetrator, the dude who did the crime first, and then I'll tell you how it all happened and came to be and stuff. I have some notes right here. I just hit myself in the face with that. That's really hot, Ashley. Good job. So I'm gonna try not to read these, but I have notes here just in case I need to look at them, and I'm just gonna tell you all the stuff I researched, also everything I've researched, all my links and everything that I've checked out, all the websites will be in the description below if you want to do your own research and fact check me, because I might be wrong about some stuff. I only spent an hour researching, maybe two, so it wasn't too long. Yeah, this is what I found out from this. Okay, so the man who committed this crime, his name is Ming Sin Shu. I don't know. His last name is S-H-I-U-E. I'm just gonna call him Ming for the entire video. I bet. Why am I stupid shit? Okay. Anyway, he was born on October 15th, 1980 in Taiwan. When he was 8 years old, his family moved to the United States and they settled in Minnesota. So, when he was a child, he was described as violent, and he would be really violent with his younger siblings. He was known to just beat them, and just even as he was older, he would still be really violent with his younger siblings. So as a teenager, he actually committed arson. He burned, I don't know if it was kind of weird. It said 3 strangers' apartments, so I guess 3 separate people. He literally would just randomly just burn people's houses. It's just his cute Friday night activities, I guess, burning bitches' houses down. It was pretty fucking crazy. So he was arrested for that when he was 14, and he was sent to get psychological help, but it obviously didn't work because of what I'm about to tell you. So when he was in 9th grade, he had a little crush on his 9th grade teacher, Mary Stauffer. Wonder who that is, but this is who it's about. So at first it was just an innocent little crush, girl, I've been there, I've had crushes on my teachers, which is pretty fucking weird, but I have. But it turned into an obsession. So even after he had her, years later, he was still obsessed with her. He would write sexual fantasies he had with her, some including rape and gangbangs, and just really violent, horrible things that he wanted to do to her. So after he became dissatisfied with his sexual fantasies that he had created, written down and everything, he decided he wanted the real thing. And so he decided that he was going to kidnap his 9th grade teacher, Mary Stauffer, and do these things to her. So he tried 5 times to abduct her, and on the 5th time it finally worked. So the first time he tried abducting her was in 1975, when he thought he was wrong, and he thought that she was living at this house, but it was actually her in-laws that lived there. So he went to the house, he broke in, he tied her husband's parents up, and was like, "Where's Mary?" They're like, "The fuck? Bitch don't live here." He's like, "Shit." Hugo wasn't around then, so he was a little bit wrong, luckily. And so he was like, "Y'all we don't talk about this. If we do, like, I'm gonna fucking kill your ass. So he, like, threatened them that he was gonna kill their family if they ever reported him. So then, in 1979, he found out where Mary was living, and she was living at Bethel University, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. In St. Paul, Minnesota. I think it's Minnesota, I'm not... Yeah, it is. St. Paul, Minnesota. Her husband was working at Bethel University, so they lived there. And he found out where she was living, and he would stalk her around campus and stuff. And he tried breaking into their house on 3 separate occasions. He also tried to drill holes in the floor. Like, I don't know how the fuck he did this. I guess he had broken into the apartment below them, and he, like, tried drilling holes in the floor beneath her bed. Like, I don't know what that means, but that's what the stories said, so I'm just gonna put that out there. I don't really know what that means, but I guess he's trying to keep an eye on her. Like, I don't know, it's so weird. But anyways, so then, on May 16th, 1980, he, Mary was 36, and her 8-year-old daughter, Beth, were leaving a hair salon. He forced Mary at gunpoint to drive them to a remote location where he forced Mary and her daughter, Beth, to get into the trunk of the car. And during that, so he did that so that way, like, they wouldn't know where they were at. So then he drove her car to his home. But on the way there, they were being really loud. They were, like, screaming and yelling and being super loud and causing a scene, and he didn't want that. So he parked somewhere, stopped the car, went to the trunk, and was like, y'all need to shut the fuck up. And he duct taped their like, mouths and, like, bound them and stuff. So as he was trying to duct tape them and conceal their cries for help, a little 6-year-old boy came up to the car, and he like, came up and he was like, whoa. And then Ming took the boy, his name is Jason Wilkin, and he threw him in the back of the car with the mother and child. So then he drove on more, and then sometime he made another stop before he made it to his house, and he took the boy, Jason, out of the car, and he... Alright, sorry, my camera, like, cut off for a second. But anyway, I'm back now. Alright, so I'm editing this right now, and I just realized a couple things. So the first thing is the boy's name was Jason Wilkman, not Wilkins. And the second thing is my camera cut out, which I mentioned, but I didn't realize that it cut some stuff out. So pretty much the thing I didn't get to say yet was, so Ming, he, on the way home, when he was taking the girls home, he stopped and he took Jason out, the boy that he had, and took him out, and he fatally struck him with a metal rod, and I guess he buried him wherever he hit him, I'm not sure. And then he drove them home, and then he placed Mary and Beth in a closet that was 21 inches by 4 feet, and then that's about where the video picks up. So I just want to, like, fill that little bit of information in, because it's kind of important that he fucking killed a child. So yeah, I just want to put that little bit of information in since that got cut out. Alright, enjoy the video. So yeah, that night he took Mary out of the closet, kept Beth in the closet, and he tied Mary up to some furniture he had, and he revealed his identity. He was like, hey, listen, like, I had you in the 9th grade, you were my algebra teacher, this and that, and he was like, you gave me a B in the class, and I wasn't able to go to college, and, like, so then I was drafted into the military. I was in the Vietnam War, I was a prisoner of war, this and that, and none of that was true. He was just, like, making up a sob story for her. And then after that, and then every night after, he would rape her. He would film the encounters, and the articles I read said that, like, sometimes it would last for hours, like, the encounters. And one night, he he said that she wasn't being affectionate enough with him during the assaults, and he like tried suffocating Beth. He like was suffocating her until Mary would kiss him on the lips, and it was just so horrible. And but yeah, he like filmed all the encounters. Also during this time, Ming was still working. He worked at an electronics store somewhere in town, and while he was at work, he would keep her daughter Beth in a box in his van during his 8-hour work days, and he would literally just like keep her there so that way they were separate, I guess, in case Mary tried to like run and escape. Like she wouldn't be able to have her daughter with her, and he would probably just kill her daughter. So one day on July 7th, 1980, luckily Mary and her daughter Beth were together in the closet, and so that day they decided that they were going to break out. So Mary broke the door open, and they were able to call the police on Ming's phone that he had in his house, and then they ran outside and waited for the police to get there, and they came like minutes later. Okay, so then they escaped. Everything was fine and dandy. They were there for 53 days, but like finally they were out of there. So now on to Ming's sentencing. So Ming was sentenced to 30 years for the kidnapping of Mary and Beth, and he was sentenced to 40 years for the killing of Jason. So also, like, they were the sentences were concurrent. Therefore he serves his 30 years and then he serves his 40 years. They don't run together. So yeah. And during the trial for Jason's murder, Ming got really upset while Mary was witnessing, while she was on the witness stand, and he charged at her with a knife and he slashed her face, and she had to get 62 stitches. And he tried assaulting her during the trial for her kidnappings while she was on the witness stand, but luckily the attorney, I want to say his name was Thomas Berg or something, he luckily stopped Ming. But yeah, he had tried assaulting her at both trials. So yeah, it's over now. He was available for parole in 2010, but I don't think he got out. He's still alive, and they recently just made a movie about this, I think in 2019, like recently, like October, November, about this case on Lifetime. It's called Abducted, the Mary Stauffer story, and I haven't seen it yet, but I want to, if I can find a way to like check it out, but I had no idea about any of this. But yeah, I was researching because like I'm really into the show You right now on Netflix. I just finished it yesterday. It's so fucking good. So I just was looking up stalker stories and stuff, and this came up. So yeah, I hope you all like this video. Once again, if you haven't subscribed already, if you want to, please hit that subscribe button. Also give this video a thumbs up and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss the post. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. If you have any suggestions for any other scary videos or any other types of videos, leave them in the comments below and I will get back with you. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.